Hello and welcome to this new part of the course on components. In this presentation, we'll cover what are components, why do we use them, and what advantages do they offer in React Native. If you've previously studied React and you're familiar with the language, it won't take you long to understand why you should develop components. You need to use React components if you wish to combine numerous files into a single file and show the file in an application. The page with the text MetaBrains is created in this application, so it's created like in the application as you can see on the screen. You can therefore claim that it's a screen. Now you must break screens into distinct sections if you want to build a login screen and a sign up page, because you cannot keep all individual screens on a single screen. So different roles will be played on each screen. The user will be taken to that screen when they click on any of the screens. So you will be taken to the screen when you click on it. This is the main reason as to why you should develop components. You can see in the application that the MetaBrains screen appears. Now you won't style the login form within styling of the MetaBrains page in the app.js file if you want to construct a login form screen, because the file will get too big. So you have the option of employing components to keep the files straightforward and compact. Alright, so create a folder with the name screen first. Now make a login.js file in the screen folder. JSX is also an option here, so duplicate the entire structure or data in the login.js file and paste it there. Now, if you save the file, the application will report the same result because the data has not updated after modifications yet. Next, you'll want to change the text tag from MetaBrains to login form. Make sure you also change the function name from app to login. At the bottom of the page, export login implies that the code will repeat itself. Currently, only the gray background color is used in the styles feature. Red was also selected for the text, but it's not working. So we'll discuss this later on why the color red is malfunctioning. The login form has now been generated. The distinct component with the name screen is currently being constructed. Now import this component into the app.js component. Alright, now if you type import, the suggestion to login will appear. When you click on the suggestion to login, import will receive the path and the path will be filled automatically. Use the login text element, so login / arrow below, and save the file to see the login form printed beneath the application's MetaBrains. All screens will now be produced under the folder screen. This folder can have any name you choose. Currently, this folder is known as screen because most of the work is done on mobile, where the word screen is frequently used because you frequently go between screens like the sign up screen, login screen, contact us screen, etc. Now let's create the sign up screen in the screen folder. Make a signup.js file, copy the whole structure of the signup.js file and paste it there. Remove the login form from the text tag in the signup.js file and replace it with a signup form. Remove the function name and replace it with the function name signup. So signup is also exported below. Go to the app.js file now and import the signup component. Add signup now beneath login, then save the file. You should notice that MetaBrains signup and login forms are now printed in the browser. Next, let's talk about why red is not used in MetaBrains. So the styling is applied to the view element, and it was already covered in introductory new lectures that you should always use the view element as a container. Therefore, the styling only applies to the view element and not to the text element. So you must style text separately if you wish to apply color to it. Okay, in the view tag, the add style feature is equivalent to styles.container. The add style feature in a text tag is equivalent to style.text and includes container in the styles function as well. Next, duplicate the style function. Take away all other characteristics except for color. select thread and mention text in the function. If you save the file right now, you'll notice that the word MetaBrains is printed on the application screen in red. Go to the login.js file to see how the text is styled. Call style is equal to styles.text now, and in the function, select the color green. Apply the same process now to the signup.js file and select the hot pink color in the styles function. Now that the file has been saved, you can see that the application is displaying all the chosen colors. We'll take the time later on to discuss how to apply effects to application printed components. Currently, a simple application has been developed in which 3 different individual components are imported into a single global component and given various colorings. The fundamental JavaScript ideas that are required to operate with React Native will be covered in the following lecture. You cannot understand what const, function, styles, etc. are if you don't know anything about JavaScript. However, if you are familiar with the fundamentals of JavaScript, you will be able to skip those lectures. Alright, so let's move on.